to American Dream Live, where we keep exploring how to grow your beliefs and become a united human being. Why it's so important to practice that more in our lives? Well, because when you practice how to your experiences, the more positive one, possibly your default in your mind will want and desire more of those positive instead of the negative experiences. It will be easier to pull you out of those negative experiences that you might be experiencing because you feel that there's no another way in to experience anything positive in your life. So that's kind of in a nutshell. And let's jump to the weekly topic. And today we will be discussing around the purpose. And the team also were to how to kind of support with that is that team of be do have, and that switch from do be have, which seems to be a very strong programming that is running in our subconscious, and we operating from that and attempting and relearning and practicing more of that be first before do can actually create some amazing transformation in your experience, in your life, in your relations, and with your purpose, with your career, with your business. So whatever areas you would love to upgrade, and or that would be an amazing transformation that you will be able to experience. So and like I had mentioned, it seems to be a simple switch. However, it takes practice to actually to be able to move forward more on that, and how to actually be purpose, because many times also we do purpose, we looking for that purpose and many times in the wrong places. Possibly looking for recommendation from the others, possibly there's some inheritance because parents did that, and or have possibly a business and you get to actually go through that because, well, they're creating a legacy for you and you get to take over and run that. But how about if it's not something that you actually aligning with, that it's not who you are? So that's the whole reason to actually create that alignment, and starting with the state of being, discovering more who you are, and then aligning the proper actions to take to really feel that fulfillment, satisfaction, joy in your experience, any experience, even smaller, because, well, finding that purpose might take a while, but taking even the smaller steps with things that possibly you're doing that does they don't feel aligned with you, and it and you keep struggling with that, doing that the way because you got used to potentially, or somebody told you to do that, and you know because of the struggle you're not satisfied, that you're not enjoying the experience. You keep telling yourself that possibly I have to do it because, and finish the sentence. Why you thinking you get to do it without any satisfaction, whatever you're doing, even a simple task. I'm somehow for many years, yes, because of my environment, I've been trained to somehow not taking tuning down my intuition also, and not recognizing and just going with the flow and attempting to do things that were not fulfilling for me, and then finding more of that fulfillment was amazing. It felt pretty good. It felt more joyful. It helped me to accelerate things because I was excited to keep moving in that direction, because it felt more of that alignment of who I am, and I can when do more actually when I feel that alignment. So that's that's the nutshell, in a nutshell, what it's about around how to be purpose and what can support, actually, based on some experiences of being on both sides of the equation, of not being satisfied, fulfilled, and being fulfilled and satisfied with my purpose and with what I'm doing, and that aligning with who I am. Some of support is to be open with your mind and your heart, because when somehow that closeness is experienced, when we keep telling ourselves some of the excuse that we cannot do something, that because, and then when our heart is closed because possibly we made maybe attempt and we weren't ready, and maybe results didn't come soon enough for you, you decided to give up and just stay in that comfort zone and doing something that is struggling, and hoping if you do enough of that struggling, you get rewarded at some point. Because you possibly, just to somehow help yourself with that struggle, you will be creating some stories and encouragement to keep moving, because it is a challenging thing. And so when you get to be open with your mind and with your heart, you get to see a bigger picture and be more open to experience, and of what that purpose is for you, how your values, getting to know yourself more, and seeing, and that you actually can move forward, even if you will start taking smaller steps, and that will be more rewarding than keep convincing yourself that you have to struggling. Same with grace. uh, Grace is important because, well, that's what I just said. When you somehow fail at something and you thought like, well, possibly it's not my purpose because I tried and it didn't work out, well, give yourself some grace. Maybe there was still some misalignment, maybe there was some circumstance that was happening, maybe you were not fully committed to it, so there might be some reason that possibly it didn't work out. So give yourself some grace and forgive, to open that space of exploration again. And the third one, joy. Allow yourself to have some fun with it, especially if things not working the way you want it, because they rarely are. And when you actually with the joy, you coming with that, and you with the alignment, they actually will start working, and you will be enjoying how well they align and how well they are working in your favor. So I trust that this message helping. Feel free to share what resonates with that message, what's your input on the topic of being purpose. And let's go to some logistics of this broadcast. It's being streamed live on the platform YouTube channel, and under American Dream Live, as well as a Facebook group community. You can post comments on both platforms. The YouTube channel is a public channel, so if you think that message needs to be heard by someone that you know that might resonate, feel free to share from the YouTube channel. Facebook group is a private group with more interaction, more content that is shared there. So you are welcome to join us, and there is a link on the YouTube channel if you checking on the YouTube channel those broadcasts, and would be happy to see you inside of the American Dream Live Facebook group. So I usually stream on Thursdays, and it seems the second month it's been in the morning, around like 8-9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Right now we on the same time as Pacific. And what else I want to share? And possibly it seems like that's something that might be staying that way, and for time being. And usually I schedule those broadcasts, so sometimes there is a little bit more time, sometimes it's a shorter period, but you will see in advance when I will be streaming and what will be the topic, so you can join live or check the replay. And I'm grateful for you, for the community of American Dream Life, for checking those. So you can subscribe also on the YouTube channel to actually be notified about it. And there is a notification in the inside of the Facebook group community ahead of time. So thank you so much and for checking that out, and um, sending you so much love, joy, and peace. Until next time, take care.